Right before we jump into this video, be sure to stick around to the very end to get a preview, exclusive preview of FroPack 3. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and it's late because Nikon decided to do something without telling us, and that's they announced the development of the Z9. So the Z9 is officially official, at least the fact that they are developing it. Now, they didn't go into a lot of details. This isn't a preview video because we don't know very much about it. Now, we have seen some rumored specs on the rumored websites, but I'm not going to go too deep into those because they are just rumors right now, and all we know is what Nikon has officially told us right now, and here's exactly what we know. That the Z9 will have a stacked Cmos sensor. It will have a new imaging processor, and it will do 8K video. So that means it will have somewhere between a 40 and 50 megapixel sensor, stacked sensor, at least that's what I'm guessing. Now, we know that right now Sony has stacked sensors in the A9, the A9 II, as well as now the A1, which is 50 megapixels and does 8K video. So is it possible that Sony will let Nikon purchase A1 style sensors at this point? I don't know if they will, but if Nikon was able to develop a stacked sensor on their own, that is going to be a pretty big freaking deal if they can pull it off. Now, we have one picture of the body. This is the body. It has an integrated grip in it. And guess what it has on the grip? Buttons and dials that actually do something. Maybe somebody at Nikon got the memo, because could you imagine if it was just a bigger grip and didn't have buttons? Now, they wouldn't do that, but this is an integrated body. And the question is, would you rather have that, or would you rather have something like what Sony does or what the R5 and R6 do, where you have a grip that can come off and you can put on so it can get smaller in a bag? But the big question for me is it as big as a D5 or a D6? Or is it something that is more of a mirrorless camera with an integrated grip in it? Now, of course, it's a mirrorless camera, but is it going to be smaller, less thick? I mean, it kind of looks like a D6 got in bed with a Z6 and took some of the stuff from it, but we will have to wait and see. So what's the price? We don't know the price yet, but they did say that it will be available in fall of 2021. Now, here's my guess. My guess is we have the development announcement right now. It's March 9th currently at 11:23 in the PM, and we have a development announcement. I think they will announce the preview and all of the specs come November, and then they're going to tell us that it's going to be available in 2022 in February. Then it's going to go up for pre-sale, and what's going to happen is they're going to be like, oh my God, it's so popular, so many people ordered it, that we're going to have a tough time fulfilling all of the orders. That's just normally how it goes with Nikon. Now, they say 2021. Will it happen? I don't know, because the moral of the story is that Nikon is currently behind. If anybody says Nikon isn't behind, I don't know what you're smoking, but Nikon is super far behind. Look, Sony already has an A9, an A9 II, an A1. All of those have stacked sensors. You have an A7R4. You have an A7 IV on the way. You have an A7 III. You've got everything. Canon came out of nowhere with an R5 and R6, and they're going to hit us with an R1 at some point in 2021, and that thing is probably going to have a stacked sensor, and we're going to see what they bring out. What Nikon needs right now is a D3 moment. What is a D3 moment, you may be asking? Well, Nikon was in deep doo-doo back when they said they were never going to go full frame, and everybody started to jump ship to Canon because Canon had a better system. Well, along came the D3 and changed the world for the next 6, 7, 8 years, because the D3 and the D3S were fantastic freaking cameras. They gave us awesome full frame capability shooting at 4,000 and 5,000 ISO. We need a D3 moment to get Nikon back off the schneid, to get them off the bench and into the field. What do I need to see? I need to see better autofocus. If Nikon can't get the autofocus correct, nothing matters. It could shoot 800 frames a second, but if the autofocus sucks, where it's currently not very good right now, I know people don't like when I say that, but unless you've ever used a Sony or one of the R5 or R6s, you don't know what you're missing out on. And using a Z6 II and a Z7 II is really like fighting a system, especially after you've picked up the other cameras, and their autofocus is just fan-freaking-tastic. So that's what we know right now. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to see a full pro body from Nikon, because the technology in this will trickle down to those other bodies if they can survive long enough, which they're going to survive long enough. I don't think they're going anywhere for the next 5 years. They're going to get out their bodies that they need to get out, and we will see what happens. We'll also see what the price is, because maybe it's going to be, if I had to guess, $6,500. Now, before I sign off, I want to give you guys a sneak peek of FroPack 3, which is coming out very soon. You still can pick up the FroPack bundle at a discount, and when FroPack 3 comes out, you'll be able to get that at a discount. But what I'm going to do is sign off and then give you a sneak peek of FroPack 3. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya! And now here's your sneak peek of FroPack 3 in action, starting with Fifth Element, which looks really good on this shot. We've got Canadian Tuxedo, followed by Capone. I think a lot of people are gonna like what Capone looks like. Then we've got King Contrast, MDMA. November Rain looks really good, followed up by Winnebago. So there you have it. That's a quick preview. Now, there's going to be 15 all-new custom Lightroom presets that make up FroPack 3. When they become available, you can go to FroKnowsPhoto.com/FroPack3. But if you haven't picked up the FroPack bundle, you can still get that on sale for a limited amount of time, because once FroPack 3 comes out, that bundle price is going to go up. So head on over to FroKnowsPhoto.com/FroPack2, where you can get the bundle of FroPack 1 and FroPack 2 together for $60. And when FroPack 3 comes out, you'll be able to add the third one for $30, which is FroPack 3 for $30. There you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.